Well, morning folks. Louisiana Long here, off adventures. We're getting ready to go out for a little test ride. It's nice out today. I thought I'd start the camera before I start the motor so I can hear the bloody thing to know that it's recording. The other day I went out and I was turning it off when I wanted it on and on when I wanted it off. Can't hear the buzzer once the motor's running. So it's 11:40, 78 degrees. Nice riding right now. Morning is really comfortable. So we're checking suspension settings. I increased the spring rate yesterday. Well, spring rate on the front forks, and I only did one side because I wanted to just bring it up a bit first. And from initial stop back there, it feels like it might be just about right. Looks like the fuel settings are about right, although they're a little lean. But if I was cruising at 55 to 65, that'd be just pretty good. Got the Erling 110 cartridges in the front and the Erling 046 shock in the rear. Got 628 inch-pound in the rear, and I've gone up to a 78 on the one side of my front forks and a 80 on the other side, and both front and rear have been lowered an inch so I can get my little legs on the ground. Take a look here at Bayou Pierre. Now Bayou Pierre normally starts right here where these trees are on the right, and the edge of the bank on the other side is where these trees are, except about 20 feet to the right. So as you can see, the amount of water we've gotten in Louisiana, that's Bayou Pierre now. And over here, same thing. That's two pastures, and that's actually receded a little bit, so about a quarter of a mile compared to the normal 75 to 100 feet. And then just because of this rise here in the ground, it's drained off a little bit, but last week that was covered, and so was this, and this is the residual water out here. So the banks of Bayou Pierre are about a mile over what they would normally be. As you can see, it still runs all the way through this tree line, over here on the left through that tree line. Can't see much now through those trees, but it's still there. There you go. Wasn't going to be riding the dirt bike this weekend, but all the trails are closed because of all that water. I'm only cruising between 55 and 65, so I can get an idea what my fuel mileage is going to be on my road trip. Now I'm lacking about 30 to 40 pounds on the back of the bike that I don't have on right now. That's all sitting at home on the floor of the living room, spread out so I can see what I've got and what I'm taking. Magnolias are in bloom. Good aroma. Amazing how all the damage that was done to engines in this country over the years. When Europeans first came here and settled, everything like this town, Powhatan, has been named after them. Nacogdoches, Natchitoches, all these towns across the Midwest, New York, even Arizona, California. I guess there's something to be said for posterity when your name survived. Culture might have been changed forever, but your name survived. But civilizations come, civilizations go. Heck, at the rate this country's going with these incredibly ignorant socialists that want to change us into Venezuela, we probably won't be around that much longer. And I'm lucky, I'll be dead before too long. I think eventually I'm going to get me a second set of wheels to use on this girl as a set of road tires that I could put on. Because I tell you what, she does handle on the road as well as she does in the dirt. Africa Twin works really well. Alright, mister, what are you doing? Going left, going right, or not going at all? Half-wit. Somebody explained to me, hi moo cow. Well, actually that's a beef critter. That's gonna be a cheeseburger one day. Little cheeseburgers, big cheeseburgers. There's a double burger and a single burger. Somebody would explain to me, why is it there ain't no more common sense in this world? Seems like people have given up on common sense. Don't find it necessary. Dang people out cutting their grass is gonna make my nose start going nuts. For a little while here I've been able to breathe through my nose. I had some of this acreage. I'd sure have me a practice course for my motorcycle, my dirt motorcycle. Got coccyx issues where sitting for any length of time makes it so hard, and to stand up it hurts so bad that I've been getting worked on. But my sergeant seat that I purchased a while back seems to be helping also. It's pretty comfortable. I tried the Honda standard seat and the Honda low seat, and the foam is just not right. I'd like to have a seat that has that crevice down the middle like that. I think it's a service or somebody that makes a dirt bike seat that has that. Because boy, for long rides on the road, not sitting against your coccyx would sure be nice. For those that don't know, that's your tailbone. That little nub down at the bottom. Only been on the road 10 or 15 minutes. Watch out, bird. And it's already up to 85. Of course, I am on the asphalt out here. That's going to be hotter. Now this is a one-horse town of Allen. Ain't much here now. I don't know if there ever was. The only way you know it's Allen's by this here building up in front of me. I think that's the schoolhouse, the jail, the hospital, the courthouse. That's it. We're out of it now. I'm going to go down here and take a look-see. First, I got to take off my ABS. Take off the traction control. Put it in manual. See how wet it is still here. Not going all the way down. See, for those doubters out there, a DCT can be put in manual. And you just shift it with the paddles. It's a good time to try my new pegs, SW Motex. They're nice because they're adjustable. I was able to put them back a little bit and a little bit higher. No, actually I take that back. I put them back. I had them higher and then I put them back down to about 90 degrees from level, or from their highest position. And then I canted them forward so I can see if I can get a better feel and standing position. Which right now definitely feels better. Not sure where that road goes. Yeah, we're going to go up to Cemetery Lake Road and see what it's like. Hopefully they've dried out somewhat. This connects up with the road that I was just on, the concrete road out there, asphalt, not concrete. Old graveyard here. Looks like they're still burying new people in there. Well, at least new dead people. Uh-oh, here we go. Let's get it. I didn't see this coming. Should have hit that with better power when I was looking to see what the name of that other road was. These roads are hard to read a lot of times because of all the shadows you get. here on the high side and be a little drier. Yeah, suspension's feeling pretty good with what I did yesterday. I added 10 cc's of oil also. I sure wish I had my left-hand rear brake though. Let's see. Oh, we're back out onto the highway. Now she goes... Oh, don't do that. She goes Lake Loop. And we'll go up the road. See how fast that thing shifts? Just seamlessly, touch of a finger. I have to get on Google Map and look up that lake loop, see where it goes. Speaking of engines, here's the Adai-Kato Indian Nation Cultural Center. Ain't much to it. Nice grounds. Have powwows ever so often. I've been to a couple. These trees are fresh kills from the storm we had come through 2 weeks ago. Dumped a heck of a lot of water on this place. Actually, last Saturday, come to think of it. If I remember correctly, we got over 10 inches in about less than 48 hours between Friday and Saturday evening, early Sunday morning. Lot of abandoned stuff out here. It's amazing how these companies can build all this stuff and just walk away and leave it out there rotten. You'd think the tin would be worth something. Old chicken ranches, even old houses are abandoned. There's chicken farms, ranch, whatever the heck they're called. It's a place where they herd chickens. There we are, a lot of water down in here. Gonna be a miserable, humid summer, I'll tell you. With the temperatures we've already got, once this moisture starts coming out of the ground, it's humid now, but only in the 50-60% area. By this time next month, it'll probably be in the 80% area. Can't walk out of the house without needing a bath. Let's take a flip up this here road, see what she's like. You hear those downshifts, people? Seamless. I'll go up one on the torque setting and give me a little bit more throttle response. Be nice out here if you didn't have to work, or you could work out of your house, but out here you don't have the coverage for internet and such, but it is definitely peaceful. Watch out for those gravel sections. You think they're part of the road, but ends up when you hit them, they're loose from the water having come across the road. Now we're going to find out how dry it is. Watch out for the potholes. Don't gotta have much to have a little spot out here or have your own house. You don't need to have all the BS in life. Yeah, this is certainly a bunch nicer riding position than what I had with the stock setup or with the pivot peg setup, because I couldn't move them backwards or down or what have you. So these SW Motec pegs work nice, and they've got rubber toppers for when you're riding the street. If you're going to get off into the dirt, you can just whip down and pull them off. And just don't do anything sudden on this gravel, because boy, it'll put you down quick. Dog food on the hoof. A lot of these people have been on this land since back before the war of northern aggression. Been some long-time folk here. And I think we're back on the asphalt, kind of asphalt, semi-asphalt. Didn't see that hole till it was almost too late. Oh, nope, we got more. There's the mailman, right at the wrong time. The worst part of the road where it was eating up the most. But he moved out of the way, thankfully. So this is a little country view of Natchitoches Parish. As you can see, it is country. And folks live out here. Die out here. Some of us like to play out here. Well, it's been a good workout for me, for the bike, suspension. Motor stuff. There's always something. Looks like they're coming in to butcher the land. That's probably why they've got fresh gravel down here, so them big trucks can come in. Well, we're back to civilization, boys and girls, coming up to freeway underpass up here. So, this Louisiana long, off adventuring. We'll catch you down the road. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, ride free, ride forever.